This is the catch bag to a gas-powered yard vacuum. It looks like a lawnmower, but it has a big vacuum nozzle in the front. And this is the bag that collects everything it sucks up. And it has this closure here that uses these marine style, or I've seen them at least on my boat, marine style twist lock fasteners to close the bag, and then you unlock it, and that's how you empty it out. Unfortunately, as you can see, this one tore off. And I was pretty bummed about that because this thing is not made anymore. But I turned to McMaster-Carr, and of course they sell them. So this is the original. It was basically like its own rivet, and you can see it cracked there. But this one is a little bit different style. It's meant to be screwed down, but it's basically the same size and shape. And McMaster also had just the right rivets to go through those holes, and big old heads to keep it from pulling through the fabric. It's actually like a thick fabric with an extra layer that's sandwiched in here. So a little bit tougher than the felt that it looks like. So I'm gonna try to repair this by adding on this twist lock fastener right there with some rivets behind it. I literally just drilled holes through the fabric, and that was pretty easy, as you'd assume. But I was able to make the holes on either side of this old fastener so that the rivets pop through, and they're at the right width so that as I turn it over, I can put the new twist lock fastener right over those rivet heads. Installing the rivets is pretty simple. I'm just using one of these hand power rivet guns with the right mandrel installed. It's just a matter of slipping over the nail side, if you will, of the rivet and sucking it down, but I am going to need to use two hands. When the rivet's pulled through, it leaves a little section of the body here that's been expanded, but it's just kind of extraneous, so I'm going to cut it off with these end snips. And finally, just a little bit of hand file work to take the sharp edges off here, since it does come up against other fabric. And there we go, it's all done doing the job that it needs to do. The enclosure works again, and I'm happy with how the rivets are gonna hold that in. I think that'll last for quite a while. If it doesn't, I can always step up to a brace on the backside or rivet washers on top. But it's a little bit of a hack, but that's what I could do with 20 bucks and waiting to the next day for shipping and about 40 minutes of work. So I'm happy with that. And thanks, McMaster. They're great for keeping this kind of stuff out of the landfill. Fix it if you can. Thanks for watching.